here Toshi as the Alice, but you only as strong as how you can sustain it. But the Lunox is a burst damage, just spamming the Chaos Bolt. You cannot be able to sustain that. And now, Blacklist International set to have a 2-mage on their lineup. This is gonna be it. Everything goes down the wire. Who will be it advancing to the semifinals? Will it be Omega or will it be Blacklist International? What do you think, guys?
You have to put it in a perspective where Roger has been winning a lot of games recently. Not gonna lie, Roger is one of the easiest junglers to actually run here because of the innate capability of dealing damage in wolf form and just slowing people down in the human form. But then again, Omega's been winning with this sling a lot. Haji has been very proficient at this. So this, for me, is gonna go down to whoever has a better understanding of the fights. And looking at it, to be honest, Rob Luna, this is a battle of a prodigy and a prime runner from our MVP.
It is. It is Haji versus Full Clip. Final match between the two young kid, or rather young man, here on the MPL. Who will it be it? To be honest with you, Butters, right now, I don't know who to take. I mean, both of the drafts are really looking good. They have their own win conditions. We could be able to give it a little bit for Blacklist International, the early to mid game, but how scaling Omega can be, it's too much. I mean, this is still an Alice that if given the right items together with the 100% win rate, at least on the playoffs.
And you can see Aqua here getting initiated upon. And that is one of the things that you don't want to happen. Aqua is put here onto the side lane. He is put in the XP lane. They want to get that as early as possible. But you know what? They don't let that happen. And they delay the Lunox a bit. And that means for Blacklist International, they have to relegate one person up top just to not get it pushed.
It is. I mean, that was a good pickoff for that. But the jump from hit will not be available because of the bouncing ball coming from Essen. Like and Pounds not gonna hit here on Haji. Yes, going back to what you said about the Lunox, yes, it's a good pickup because delaying the Lunox for the level 4. Look at that. That's he is.
Look at Edward. Edward has higher.
It is,
XP.
and this is a support Farza. And this is very good for them because they could be able to hold on the mid lane.
Yeah, and that's a lot of money gonna go to the side of Farsa right now. As long as he can deal with these vacant lanes, it's going to be gold for him time and again. And they are gonna go for the push. This is the Roger special, ladies and gentlemen. How will Omega fight this?
Yes, that's gonna be the question. They have a kick here for Courtesy, but will not try to do it. But Toshi here, oh, that hook will not actually, rather a sight will not hit on Toshi. He's actually trying to drag Toshi back into the turret. And now it looks like this is gonna be a very quiet early game. But this is what Omega wants.
And look at Kurt. He's just running around the Predator airstrike just to get that minion. And as you can see, what Farsa was forcing there is to not let him get that last hit.
Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be over and off a game.
It comes down to the wire, Rob Luna, because these are the things that you don't really see getting contested. But it's the little things that actually make you win.
It is. I mean, those little things, if you add up, it's gonna be big on its own way. But he's very consistent on poking around here for the side of Blacklist, and they might want to take the first turtle of the game. Will they be successful though?
Well, you do have a Blacklist here. They want to go for the contest. Roger is out of the area. Will they fight? Oh, Haji. Look at that. Very spicy front there. But Kurtzy, it's not enough damage.
Yes, not enough damage. That was a flicker ult coming from Essen, but the follow-up wasn't there. And just a simple Shunpo that Curtizy lived for that moment. And Omega getting a little bit of win there, getting the first thrill. But looks like Killer is still, I guess, doing well here on the bottom lane.
And they want to go in. That is the Purify up ultimate, rather, for that Valor. And they are just gonna go and push them back. And Omega here, look at this, Rob. 4 people up top for the side of Blacklist International, they don't get a turret.
Yes.
2 people at the bottom lane, they get a turret.
Oh my, it looks like Omega is somehow winning this early skirmishes that they have. Hit is too deep with a Hurricane Dance together with a Flicker. He will be going out. But another miss ult coming from Killer. Oh no, and a kick from Aqua, but the Purify was there. But the Jit couldn't do hit, and Esun jump will not hit. And wow.
I think this certain setup that they went for, that Lunox onto the side lane, it's haunting them in the process, Rob.
Yes, I mean, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, Killer on the Ruby, you know that it's gonna have to wait for its turn. But look at the items here, ladies and gentlemen. Clock of Destiny already been done for both of the heroes here for Omega. One for Toshi and one for Edward. But the question, or rather, the damage coming from Hadji and together with full clip, well, I guess it's still small, to be honest. I guess this still can be changed, whatever it happens. But look at that, the Tempest of Blade, Essen falling down. Still, full clip, chasing on. His will be the return kill for the side of Blacklist International.
As they say, ladies and gentlemen, an eye for an eye. Toshi here. Flowing Blood was cancelled there. Well, not really cancelled, but look at that kick. Edward here. One more. Oh, Shunpo. Shunpo mastery. And Kretzy is playing out of his mind. Oh!
He's actually playing with fire, Butters. I mean, that was a flicker in kick and dashing out. And he already been evading the Feather Airstrike. Another turtle been taken down once again by Omega for Hadji. Oh man, looks like Omega is the one to command, or at least getting the tempo
this
here.
Is good. This is great. And ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna hurt. And that will be Heath and Hadji staying alive.
It really looks like Blacklist getting a good pick up there for the lane together with Hayes, but both of them did manage to get out. Blacklist International having a hard time grasping the mid game, giving, or the aggression that Omega is giving them right now.
Demon Hunter Sword on the Ling. That is one of the things that the Ling go for right now. Staying true to the hero's nature. I like that coming out from Omega. I like that coming out from Hadji.
But still, I guess this is still an even ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Both of the mid turrets here for the side of Blacklist and Omega still up. There's no way either of the team could be able to push it through. It's just that the side lane is really having a hard time. I guess we are on the point that one mistake could somehow determine the fight.
Aqua getting caught out once again. He does have the Purify, but it's gonna get forced out for 80 seconds. Roughly 80 seconds.
It is. He was actually thinking if he's gonna be using it, but Curtizy is about to dash on him. But now the turret here on the top lane might be in shambles, but they're able to defend this one. But had GC here, the damage from Omega, but they might back off.
They're so fast on their feet in terms of just, you know, having that certain rotations onto the middle lane, to the top lane, to the bottom lane. But Blacklist International here, they really want to get this turtle. This is the first turtle that's going to go to them if they are successful into getting this. And right now, Hajizi going in, and they won't be successful at that point. Full clip here is the next target. He rolls out, but that doesn't matter. Look at Kurtzy here, knocking down 2 people. Kufra, the next target. Aqua can't do anything as he is a Lunox. And Forza is forced to go out of range of the enemies.
Oh my, Butters. It's all because of Heat. He's been zoning out using the Hurricane Dance. That's the reason why Blacklist International had a very messy team fight. Once again, going in, trying to cancel the purple buff for Blacklist International. And it's really looking grim for Blacklist International as they are losing map control. We can see here on the Gillette instant replay what actually happened. Look at him. He just zoned out with a Hurricane Dan. That's the reason why Hadji had an easy time getting the turtle and somehow killing Blacklist International members in the process.
Blacklist International, they are fighting for tournament life. Well, Omega as well. But Omega, they have the upper hand here.
They do, and it looks like what you've said earlier. This Lunox pick is really not really paying off for Blacklist International. Not even getting a single kill. This is supposed to be a hero that's gonna outscale you on early to mid game, having those burst damage, but it's not what's happening for Blacklist, and we are way past mid game. We're already getting towards the late game, and the damage for this Lunox is gonna be mediocre, I guess. It's not gonna do enough, but we shall see.
You are actually getting a bit of a breather here for the side of Blacklist International, because Omega did not fight them for a couple of minutes, and that's a big thing for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. You clearly see that Blacklist International, they are still hoping to get back into this. But with the way that Omega is playing right now, I think there's a 20 to 30% chance that Blacklist International can come back from this. And literally, just literally, for the side of Omega, as long as they do not commit the mistake of getting wiped out here, I don't think that Blacklist International will have a chance to regain map control.
It's gonna be hard. It's not 0% chance for a bounce back, for a comeback. But definitely it's gonna be hard, Butters. Again, the Lunox is not still, doesn't have items to be able to deal damage. This hit on the Akai is really a nuisance for Blacklist International. They cannot be able to get the formation that they want during team fights. And it's not the same Kufra that we've seen to Esson. I mean, he has those things that could be able to initiate, but they cannot be able to do so. I mean, there's no follow-up. If Esson gonna jump, what's gonna be next?
Yeah, and it's taking a lot of time for that Lord to go up, to go down to the bottom lane. To be honest, that really hurts Blacklist International in a way, because the more time the Lord takes to actually go to the other side of the map before you can actually take it down safely, the more minions come out. The more minions come out, then that means the more stuff or the more empowered minions that you really have to look out for. But there's a Roger going down, and Toshi will go down in the process. Two people go down here for the side of Omega, and this could be the turnaround that they want! Blacklist International!
That was a triple kill, Kufra. Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's a very good zone out coming from Toshi. Actually went in with a flowing blood and doing the shenanigans of Alice that will do. But right after he died, everything somehow falls. They did get full clip. But that, look at here. Let's check again the Gillette instant replay.
Yes, they got that, but that only means it went to a very extended team fight. Yes, they got full clip, but to be honest, there is a lot of ways to deal with these guys from Omega if they make and commit these mistakes.
It is, and this might be a turret. Well, Omega still has the upper hand. I mean, Blacklist International didn't gain anything after that. Yes, they did almost wipe out Omega, but they didn't get anything in return. Still, their base turret on the bottom lane still destroyed. But I guess, like what you've said, this is going to be a breather at least for them and probably bounce back for this match.
And if you would look at the net worth for both teams here, let's not look at the items anymore. Let's just look at the net worth.
Oh, Esson! Once again!
Okay, step in the right direction. If you can't fight them 5v5, you go at them one by one.
It is. Why take the whole cake when you can just take one slice one after
Yeah,
another.
that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
But now looks like Blacklist International getting on its feet, and somehow the Lunox is kind of capable to deal damage now.
And clearly, Essen and the others, they're just trying to scout out as much information as possible here for Full Clip. They don't want Full Clip to go down. And 40 seconds, in 40 seconds, we are probably going to see the biggest team fight, the most important team fight in this game. If ever Omega gets that, and that's going to be a Lord that can charge through the base, that's really going to be a point of contest for Blacklist International, because that's the thing. If you give that to them, then that means you have to fight the Lord outside of your comfort zone. If you fight outside of your comfort zone, you are not gonna survive, because Omega, yes, they lost the last fight, but they did force that fight. That wasn't really the perfect fight that they should have took.
Yes, I agree with you, brothers. But now, once again, they might get a pick up, but that's gonna be hit using the Hurricane Dance. They know it's already been burned off. It's not a no. It's gonna be a no-go for Omega taking this Lord without the ultimate coming from Makai. And Blacklist International do know that, but they are also not capable on taking the Lord. Essen here might get a pick off. He's just waiting for his team. Immortality might get popped, and he doesn't want that to happen. He has to use the Flicker.
This is gonna go probably a 30-minute game.
It might.
It might. I mean, it's how Omega deals with this Lord right now. And this is not empowered. This is not the Luminous Lord in any way. This Lord hasn't been really, evolved. So that means they have to deal with a level 1 Lord. Two Lords when going to the side of Omega. Blacklist International, they only have... Oh, okay. They only have 2 turrets onto their side. 7 turrets onto the side of Omega. They secured a lot of that, and Omega probably feeling really good about themselves right now.
It is. It is. They are on the upper hand. They took down the second Lord. The base turret on the bottom lane for Blacklist is down. The only one that could be able to burst down that Lord is definitely the Fedra Airstrike, going into a few damages coming from the Lycan. But definitely there's going to be a base turret will once again go down for Blacklist International. But Omega still has to be very cautious. They don't want to mimic what they did when they almost get wiped out. Number one is this is going to be a long death time risk. If they get wiped out, regardless if they took all the base turrets of Blacklist International, Blacklist could just flip it over and get a win from there straight on the mid lane. So they have to play it very cautiously.
And actually watching a lot of videos on the internet right now. And clearly you are... Well, let's see. Let's see what will happen here, ladies and gentlemen. It's clearly Omega's game to take. They just have to deal with this one step at a time. Remember, you cannot really force fights as long as there's a Kufra and a Farsa. I would have said that you have to look out for the Ruby, but let it come out from my mouth. Killer hasn't been playing the best Ruby game of his life.
Yes, indeed. But I guess it's somehow a blessing that they could be able to kill this big minions. But now they're going in, pretty easy.
And I might have spoken too soon, ladies and gentlemen. They get a pick off. They live to survive another day. Let's see how Toshi deals with this. Full Clip going 1v1 with the Lord right now. And that is going to be the push onto the middle lane. That is bad, ladies and gentlemen. Things just open up here for the side of Omega onto the middle lane.
Yes, but I guess they might take it one way or another. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, Omega didn't manage to have all the minion waves to come inside the base of Blacklist at the same time. If they could have the Lord, they could be able to bring down both turrets for the side of Blacklist. But what happened is pretty...
Oh!
Oh! Esson jumping in, anticipating there are people under the bushes, and he was right. Toshi once again died on the process. And now, Blacklist International has to take something from that pickup. They need to make something happen. They don't want to hold on to their base and wait for another Lord.
Clearly, these guys, they don't want to lose their spot in the playoffs. They do not want to get eliminated.
Yeah.
This is only the first series. There's only their first series.
It is.
They don't want to lose the opportunity to be the champions of MPL. Hayes here getting... Oh!
That
a pickup
timing!
after pickoff! Did they actually take down Hayes?
Oh my God! Aqua, I mean, not doing very well during the early to mid game. But now, we're showing up the reason why they did pick the Lunox. He did the correct timing, using the first jump and using his ult. But right after that, Esson did time his ult as well. Now again, guys, look at the damage here for the teams. Look at the damage.
Oh my goodness.
What does Omega needs to do right now, Butters? Is it
Omega needs the Lord.
Yes,
Omega needs the Lord.
That's gonna be it. The Lord, whoever takes it might actually get the series.
Omega needs the Lord. Omega needs to take down Full Clip. Full Clip right now, he has the items. Earlier, he didn't have the items. But clearly, right now, as you can see, he has enough damage to go 1v1 with even Haji Z. Oh, and that could have been really bad. That could have been really bad.
It is.
If he...
It's still
they got Esson. They got Esson.
Yes, there's no going back from that one.
And they even got Lunox.
The flank coming from Omega, killing one after one, or rather another for Blacklist International. They're chasing in Killer with a flicker out on the
Two
roof B.
people are missing onto the side of Blacklist International. Omega, the Lord is up.
It's up.
The Lord is up. That's the perfect time for your pickoff.
It is. The death timer for Blacklist International 2 members is too long. There's gonna be enough time for them, but will Blacklist International give it as easy as giving a candy to a baby? But now, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, they don't want to contest this one. They don't want to put all their eggs on one basket for that specific Lord. They might be able to steal it, but if they
they actually got Killer. They got close to Killer, but they did not want to get pulled in.
Yes, they don't want it. They don't want to commit a mistake there. Yes, I guess they could be able to kill the Ruby right there, but they had the Lord. This is a level 3 Lord. They have all the items. They're all alive. It's just how Omega closed this game.
Lord is marching to the middle lane. That is the shortest route. We did say this earlier. Right now, for the side of Blacklist International, things are looking grim. These are dire times for the side of Blacklist International, and it takes a championship caliber team to come back from this.
It is. And now, they're actually dealing a lot of damage for this Lord, but I guess the base turret on the top lane will not but be able to kill down the Lord. The damage from Blacklist International are really insane, but Curtisi just focusing on the base turret, but they are able to hold it up. Blacklist International is playing out of their minds. Esson trying to do it once again, but Omega knows not to teleport on that specific bush. Oh, Butters, we're back. Again.
We're back to the waltz again.
It is. And Omega again failed to close the game. Blacklist International, their resilience, I guess this is one heart of a champion. Regardless of the result, they did their best on this game. This is something to remember.
Whatever the result is, yes, I do agree. You guys both deserve to be here. You just show that. You should just show that capability. And you have the Kufra. They're in the area. Killer here might just go down. And as you can see, Edward is the banner of retreat for the side of Omega.
That one tanky Ruby for Killer. I mean, Omega has been going on this Ruby, but he still survived. I mean, the sustain coming from Killer. This is actually this is gonna be a game. This is a game that both of the teams will have their own items. It's all about the execution. Still, the Lord is gonna be a long way. 80 seconds. Oh my. I don't know. I don't really know what to say now, Butters. I mean, it's just waiting who will be the one to have or at least commit the mistake. And I don't want to see that to any one of the team, but look at that. He just face checking. He's been taken in by Killer.
Onto the top lane, onto the top lane. There is a skirmish happening onto the top lane.
It is.
Aqua, oh, order brilliance, and they catch him! They catch Haji!
That was a bait, my friend. That was a bait. That brilliance saving Aqua and getting Haji on the process. Well, at least he's gonna be alive when the Lords respond. That is something, a good news probably for Omega. But what Blacklist needs to do right now, probably just push the lane or get another pickoff.
Get another pickoff, yes, I do agree. But you know what? There are seconds in between the respawn of the Lord and the respawn of Haji. There are seconds in between. So what does that mean? Blacklist International can set themselves up when the Lord comes, when the Lord responds, and they can just control that as to not let Omega get that certain advantage once again.
It is, and also there.
Oh no,
Aqua
has
once
a purify.
again.
He has a purify.
He has this purify. What I'm about to say is that this is gonna be the first time for Omega, or rather for Haji, going in without his purple buff. He has the buff for the entire match, but now on where it needs to be, he doesn't have it.
Crazy, crazy day, ladies and gentlemen, and it's already day 2. It's already day 2, but we are going to fight Blacklist International here. They're not getting contested. Omega, are they not gonna contest this?
They might try to steal it, but look at Haji. Is he gonna be there on time? He will be not.
The Lord is with Blacklist International. Full Clip still alive. Full Clip gets out. Toshi here takes down Full Clip, but the minions!
The minions!
Onto the middle lane, and that will be Full Clip going down. Ladies and gentlemen, Farsa as well. And now the Lord is going in. The Lord is dispatched. Let us see how Omega will deal with this.
It will be hard, definitely. Butters, you only have the Kufra, you only have the Ruby. Yes, you do have the Lord, but Omega doesn't really care.
This is going to be... This is going to be a nail-biter, ladies and gentlemen. Omega here.
They're not betting, or they're not trying to get on here. They know that the Ruby could be able to clear the minion wave, and they don't want to gamble that one.
I mean, this is the perfect time for them to actually fight, and look at that, the save. That could really just cost them both their lives here. Killer, why are you guys... Oh!
Why are they outside the base right now? Is it... They actually thought that everyone for Omega was just killing the Lord on the top lane?
They wanted to push back the minions.
It is. But I guess it's worth it since the rest of the members of Blacklist International already respawned. Yes, Eson died. And Butters, we're once again waiting for the next Lord, and that's still gonna be a long
and as you
time.
can see, Blacklist International here, they don't care about it any bit. Haji's going up. He's gonna go down. Farsa here is the next target. Aqua. Will he be the second one to go down to the hands of Omega? Someone gets kicked. Full Clip gets kicked. And it's only Killer.
Alright, this is gonna be
This is done. This is done.
I don't think that Killer has the killer instinct here. So he's just being showboat by him. I don't care. Let the tower hit me, and that's it. Omega getting the series against Blacklist International. I guess they were trying to deny the purple buff of Haji, They did all their damage for that one. That's the reason why there's no feather airstrike for Edward, and they did pay for that
You pay the price.
price. Yes,
That is the
I agree.
price of wanting to defend that. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Omega, you will advance to the tournament. We will see you on Saturday.